what have you finished this week?
I finished Rising.
But I'll never forget that rising moon.
Now, this was going to be a great joke because you were going to spend half an hour talking about You Beauty, a singular Rising show. And then I was going to say, but enough about empty wastelands where it's really cold and everything is lit up blue at night to make you think that I was leading up to talking about Mad Max Furiosa. But then I was going to say, anyway, I finished Rising and secretly have finished the same thing you'd started. But none of that works now because you did neither of those things.
See, what I was going to say is, now that we're done with cars,
Let's
why don't you talk about some cars?
So both our segues don't work at all. Anyways.
I think we should... you don't want to talk about cars?
I really want to talk about cars.
Yeah.
But because of the new format, the new structure. It's
All right, we get it.
It's in
I
my
came up with one new
strategic
structure.
interests to talk about Rising now so that you can cue us for Mad Max in like 2 days when we record again.
When it's not in cinemas anymore.
Fingers
no one
crossed,
can go
brackets,
see it.
please. Please make that you finished it because I really want to talk about it. Like, actually, I want to talk about that more than this.
We can talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
We can
We're
do
gonna talk about
both.
Rising. No, we can't do both.
Okay.
No more secret 3-topic episodes. So
Well, next week is our mid-year episode. We weren't going to do something fun for our midweek episode.
midweek episode.
Mid-year
That's what
episode.
you get on the Patreon. You get car stuff, and you also get multiple episodes a week.
We're talking about Mad
A
Max
weekend
Furiosa.
episode and a midweek episode. Okay, so here's the thing. I saw a lot of shows, and we could get heavily sidetracked talking about them. So instead, you get 4 minutes per show to ask me questions.
Okay.
Or you can just make me talk about them.
No,
But I
let's do
suspect
it.
you're going to have questions.
I'm going to ask you questions.
I've got a real timer here that's just going to really go off, and we'll stop talking immediately, mid-sentence,
Okay.
midweek, if
Here's
you
the
will.
thing, though. You tell me the name of them.
Yep.
And then I have to guess and try and get as close as I can to what they actually are.
Wonderful.
in
This
those
is
4
great.
minutes.
Okay, should we... Yeah, 4 minutes.
Okay,
That's
great.
good. Okay, ready to go?
You tell me the name of them and the company that did it.
Okay.
Company or person. And then I need to, in a way of like 20 questions vibe.
Yeah.
You don't, it's not just yes or no though.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I have to narrow it down and try and get as close as I can.
Okay, great. Let me just check that I know exactly who made all of these. Oh, because I don't. That's fine. There's one that I don't know, but I'll just make it up.
Great. Claim it. Say you did it.
Unless
Unless it was a bad one.
I'm almost ready to go. I just... wait, hang on. Okay.
Reuben, stolen for time.
frantically copying
stolen for
from the
time. Stolen for time. They're still stolen for time. 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 Well, I don't think we
Stolen for time. Time.
You know who?
Time.
What's
I
the
got
name
it.
of the thing?
I
What's the
got
name
it.
of it? No,
I got
you
it
tell.
all.
You tell me what the
you're
name.
not gonna
Tell
ring
me
your
what the name of it. Tell me what
internet
the.
app.
Tell me
You're
what
not
the
gonna
name.
ring Arc browser right now.
I am
got
gonna
it.
ring Arc. What's the name of it?
Oh, it's called 888 Rest. This first one.
Hi Arc. Who did the show 888 Rest at Melbourne Rising Festival? I don't know if you could hear that, listeners. I put it right up to the mic. But performed by Harriet Gillies, Marcus McKenzie, and Unfunded Empathy at Melbourne Rising. Was that correct?
Yep.
Excellent. Arc, ringing up an internet company wins again. Beats humans every time.
But not ringing up an internet company like you think when you hear that sentence, because that sounds bad and unpleasant, like ringing Dodo.
You can ring Dodo, ask them a question. They might have the answer. They're the internet people.
They're the internet.
You don't call Google every time you want to Google something.
No, maybe I should be doing that. All right, let's start there. Let's start with 888 Rest by Harriet Gillies, Marcus McKenzie, Unfunded Empathy, and collaborators.
Sick. Okay.
Ready, set, it's changed to 9 minutes again. Go.
Okay. So you say unfunded rest?
Unfunded Empathy.
Unfunded. Yeah. What's the thing called? Something rest?
888 Rest.
888 rest. Okay. Seems like a time. Is it a dance thing? Because I hear 88.
Theatre, I would say.
Theatre? Okay. You didn't have to give me that.
Oh, you
but
think it's
gave me that.
4-4? The
sounds
next
similar
iteration
enough
of
to
4-4. 888.
That's what I did after I saw 4-4. It's basically 4-4 rest for me. Four
Nice.
beats, and then I slept for the rest of it. Sorry.
You're wasting time.
I know. Anyways, okay. Was this the late one?
Yes.
Okay, this is the one. Well, I know a bit about this one.
Yes.
This is one that you went to at 3 a.m.
We left at
You
3:30.
left at 3:30 a.m.
It went till 5.
You went there at 9.
Yes.
You
PM.
9 p.m. This was an immersive experience.
It certainly was.
where you didn't get to rest.
We did.
You did get to rest.
They gave us big fluffy hoodies and they let us sleep on every couch in the
gave
art
you
center.
hoodies.
Yeah.
Did they wash them, or
I
did they
presume
smell
so.
the people from the night before?
I couldn't smell the people from the night before.
Was this just a one night thing, or is this a
No, this is multiple nights.
multiple nights?
Yeah, multiple nights.
In a row?
Yeah, so I think it was a Friday, Saturday.
But you got there at 9
PM.
and left at 3:30 and it went till 5.
Correct.
That's
And then they did
crazy.
regular shows in the art center for the rest
Oh
of
my
the time.
goodness. Okay. Was it? Did you get the vibe of the rest? Like, was it?
Yeah, I got the vibe of the work
That's what I meant. Yeah.
more than as in it felt like a piece more about capitalism than about rest, but maybe that's the point because you can't really rest in capitalism or something. But I got to sleep, so that's nice. I didn't leave a couch. There was a couch that I was on at one point, and I didn't leave from 11:15 till 3:25.
You slept there for that whole time?
I didn't sleep for much of that time.
Oh.
I just didn't leave the couch.
That's
I
a
was
long
in
time
physical
to be-
contact with the couch the whole time.
It's a long time to be
a long time.
living with a couch.
a long time.
What do you think you missed in the last hour and a half?
So right at the
Which is also
we saw
so
two big
close.
sections.
Yeah.
We saw the like a conference on sleep science section, and then we saw big dreamy nightmare sleep section, and then they said
Full
now there are
favourite
two
industry.
choices. You can go off
Big traffic.
to Deep Plum, which was a room they had open the whole time for sleeping, or you can go to
Great
the
big elevator.
Insomnia Lounge. And at that point we went, we're going to bed. We have to leave. We can't do this anymore. I can't deal with the Insomnia Lounge.
I would have gone to the Insomnia Lounge because I feel like that would have been like you actually would have gotten to sleep. I feel like this is a Stanley Parable.
Oh, you
vibe,
think it's a big trick?
a big trick?
Maybe.
It's like you pick one that you go into. It's like, hey, this is the one where we poke at
It's
your
the Monty
eyes for
Hall
hours.
problem.
And that's where you get to your eyelids get to shut. Nice. You go to the other one, and
They
it's
poke your eyelids
they
out.
poke your eyelids out. How much more time have we got?
You got 51 seconds.
Oh my gosh, so much time to talk about this thing. What was the best thing about it?
The first 2 hours.
Okay. What was the worst thing about it?
The last 45 minutes.
Do you
Both because, oh no, sorry, the best bit wasn't the first 2 hours. That was really good. The best bit was the 45-minute bit where they just read and sang emails to each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds really interesting.
It was
we
really
don't have
fun.
enough time. Do you think that you regret not staying for the last bit?
Oh, I would have loved to stay. However, we were not equipped to stay. I would have been in a much worse state if I'd stayed.
You knew what this is going to
But
be.
guess what? I get one more chance next year because they're doing 888 play. Last year they did work, a rest, and play.
Is play going to
The
be
8-hour day.
That's going to be daytime though. You can do that easy.
Time's up.
Oh, all right, great. Cool.
All right.
That seems interesting.
It was. Next show is, should I do them in the order that I saw them?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
The next show is You Beauty by Chunky Move. You are getting an easy run of this, can I just say?
yeah.
You are getting the ones you know about first.
I'm going easy to hard.
Go.
Okay, is this one by Chunky Move?
Yep.
In my head, call him Chunky Monkey. Don't know why. You wasted too much time laughing, Reuben.
You talk a lot.
Okay, these are the people that did 4-4.
Correct.
I just saw 4-4. I was just talking about it before, and I was doing a little bit of slander. It was it's technically very good. Just as a person who's not into dance, a little beside my head.
A lot of those of us who are into dance said, well, it's very technical, but a little beside my head, many of us thought.
But this one was a fun one. This one of
the
my
opposite.
thoughts. I have notes on this.
I would love your thoughts. You've got 3 minutes and 8 seconds for thoughts.
Great. I said I want that pink fit. Someone was wearing a pink fit. There are 2 dancers in this one. 3 dancers, if you want to call the amorphous blob alien from Jordan Peele's Nope a dancer.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah, actually, my next note is inflatable monster from Nope. So this was in the immigration museum.
The long room.
And there were 2 people dancing about, and then one of them dragged a big, parachute vibe fabric
It was
into the room,
huge.
and then it gets
wiggled around
inflated.
like a live thing.
and then
It was uncanny.
flips around the
Yeah.
whole room and fills
Yeah.
the space, and
Yeah.
it's genuinely terrifying. Like it's
Yeah.
a mammoth of a thing. I don't think I've seen something
Like that in that way.
ever. Yeah, right. Like you see like tall buildings and tall sculptures, and you have that
Yeah.
sort of like, wow, this is so big, it's hard to fathom. Or
Yeah, but
whatever.
this was alive at the same time.
when it was moving, yeah, and you can't tell exactly how it's being moved, or at least I couldn't.
No. I could see the tubes that led into another room with the pumps, but I don't know how they're steering that thing.
Right? I don't know how that worked. But that was really interesting. They dance for a while, and then they invite you inside the inflatable thing.
Which, how does the air not leak out?
Right? And
I couldn't feel them pumping it up while I was in there.
how do you not hear it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh, the
Like,
noise of the machinery.
There would be compressors.
Yeah.
There would be compressors, famously loud.
Yeah.
There was maybe they had it in multiple rooms away in a soundproof lead box or something to like stop from sound leak. I don't know. I have a note that says dance should have live instrumentation, and then I have a note saying, "Wow, they did it."
They sung and brought out a piano.
And singing. Yeah. That was something that was actually really interesting for me because I was literally like, why doesn't dance have actual live instrumentation? And it reminded me of 4/4. It's like, oh, here are these drum beats, blah, 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 just going on. It's clearly a recorded thing.
Oh,
and
you should see
produced thing.
Manifesto.
Like, I'd love to actually see, like, doesn't even need to be seen, but at least to be felt. Like a live band playing under the dancers.
You got to charge musical prices and get musical-sized audiences to do that. But yeah, I feel you.
I guess so. Maybe. Do you?
Well, you got to pay them. But
Yeah,
I feel
you gotta pay them, but, like,
live music,
you-
amazing.
Bands play at pubs.
Yeah,
Pubs don't have
Yeah.
a whole lot of money.
get a pub band.
That's basically. I have a couple of notes about the intricacies of that, but it doesn't matter. It was-
Intricacies, 21 seconds. Go.
Okay, I feel like it was about a creative relationship, and one person was sort of the muse, and the other person was like admiring this person who had some sort of creative. I don't know if the thing, like they were famous or not famous, but they were admired by this person, and then that was that relationship sort of switching and folding.
Time.
And damn,
That was great. I really wanted to hear the end of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, next thing. This is awful. The next thing that I saw was called Collaborator by Daniel Kitson.
did you do any collaboration? Did you help
Yes.
with it? Oh, you did.
Yes.
Okay, so it was an active participatory
Yes.
thing. Was this a dance?
No.
That's going to be my first question. The second question for like everything. Okay. It was a theater sort of
Yes.
performance. Was it improvisational?
Somewhat.
Okay.
But no, scripted.
Scripted. Okay, that's the opposite of
Sorry, yeah.
improvisation.
Scripted is going to be more helpful for you as a clue.
Okay. Was there a storyline to it?
Yes, there was an arc to it. There was a structure.
Okay. Was it immersive?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Was there a particular genre to it?
Very meta, no genre.
Oh, all right. Great.
You can get
The genre of Mark Zuckerberg's bedroom. I don't know what that means. Okay. What did you get the most out of from it?
what did I get the most out of? How one person's performance energy can hold a whole room.
Was there just one person?
There was just one person who was yeah.
Okay. Was it on a stage or in a space? Like
Stage?
Stage. So were you brought on stage?
No,
Okay.
but we were brought in.
Was it okay? How were they engaging with you?
It was scripted.
Okay. Were they like doing improv comedy? Where they do crowd work, but it was scripted, so they're just calling out incorrect names to the people.
You're kind of getting closer
Okay.
with the improv calling out to the audience, but it's scripted thing.
Okay. Did they use your name, or were they using?
No, we were mostly numbers, except for one audience
You were
member
given
who was
numbers?
nicknamed Keith. Yeah.
Okay. Was it like running numbers where you have?
No.
Okay.
No. We were given the number on a sheet of paper.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call a few sheets of paper when they're together?
Stack.
What do you call it when there's stuff written on them? That's a theatre.
A book.
It's a script. We're given a script.
You were given a script. Okay. Book's another word for a script for the people in the theatre industry. Okay. You were given a script. Did you have to read from the script?
Yes.
Okay. You're in a play.
Yeah, our part was highlighted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that it? Is there
That's
anything that
it.
I'm missing?
That's kind of it.
Okay.
You kind of got it.
Was anyone bad?
At reading?
Yes. Was this like
Look.
year 11 literature class?
Everyone,
Hey, can everyone read a
stepped
bit
up
of
to the plate
Hamlet?
and did great, and I'm proud of them. However, some people really excelled, and you're like, you're a fucking actor. Also, that's called out in the script. Problem with this show?
They were an actor in the show?
No, just they were someone who clearly had done some acting
Okay.
because they went to a theatre show.
Yeah. Did you do some gusto performing yourself?
I had a line.
Yeah. What was your line?
My line was.
Quick, you have 4 seconds. Go,
Oh my
go.
god, I have 4.
Go, go, go.
Oh my god, I forgot my line. It's okay, I took a photo of it. It was 3 words. It was like, is it?
Oh, never mind. You
is
have
it
you have a whole minute.
Yeah,
That
sorry,
was my
I
bad.
accidentally started some other 11-second timer. I'll get rid of that one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was just 3 words.
Okay,
And then
what-
I sat there for the rest of the performance.
What are your 3 words, Reuben? You have 45 seconds to figure out what
I
your
have
3
45
words.
seconds to figure out what my
Don't
3
look
words
up
are.
the script.
I'm not gonna. I can't. It's not anywhere. I couldn't possibly look up the script. I wouldn't know. I just don't. I'm just.
Reuben,
This is terrifying.
Stop stalling for time.
I'm gonna run out of time. My line was, why is it? Profound stuff.
And why was it?
But
Bet you can't look that up.
because then I'd have to wear shorts every time I did the show, wouldn't I? Is why it was.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
So this is a section where Daniel's talking about, should I have a costume? Oh, but if I have a costume, I have to wear shorts every time. A commitment.
Why
to
do
the
they have
bit.
to wear shorts?
Because the shorts are mentioned in the script.
Is it a joke about shorts?
No, it's a. So the next.
So many unanswered questions.
The next show that I saw, if I think about it in order, was Ger Era Op by Genoa Gala with Force Majeure in association with Il Bergeri Theatre Company.
Ger
That's
Era
11
Op.
seconds. I'm not giving you that short. That's too short. Go.
Ger Era Op?
Ger Era Op.
All right, was this a dance one?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a dance one. That's the worst name out of them all. Well, You Beauty's also pretty bad.
But it's you, comma, beauty.
Yeah, I know. It's still a bad name.
It's a bad name.
Put in more freaking words in your titles.
Oh, you'll
Be
love
more
the next one.
Ger Era Op. I don't even know. Is it Grop and then it has an error in the middle? Okay.
It's not English words.
Oh, okay. Well, that helps. Was this one interactive?
Only small moments.
What do you mean by that?
The performers asked us a couple of questions sometimes.
What are the questions?
One of them was, do you
Why
cook?
is it?
Which of you cook?
Did you say I cook?
Nah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I cook, but I am not a cook, you know?
Oh.
And then the next question asked was, are you the one who enjoys the cooking? And I was like, I'm so glad I didn't put my hand up last time, because this is me. I'm the one who enjoys the my.
You can't put your hand up for both? Or you segregated? Separated?
No, but, you know, you're a cook or you're not.
Diverged?
No.
Will you put in categories like they are divergent?
No.
The ones who like cooking, the ones who like the
Eating.
cook, the ones who like the food, the ones who food the cook, the ones who eat from the hand that feeds them,
The ones who eat the hand that feeds them.
the ones that eat the hand that. Those are all 6.
Those are the categories.
Those are all 6 in Divergent. Those familiar with the Divergent books, you know which one I
You
was
know
meaning.
which ones
You
are
know-
which. It's
you know which
a
ones
deep
are-
and cunning metaphor.
Oh, absolutely it is. Okay, back to Grey Pop.
Yep.
Why was there eating involved? Was there
No,
cooking
but they were
involved?
talking about food as part of culture.
Okay, but they didn't think to involve food with the
They didn't
performance?
cook on stage, but they did. They mimed. They laid out a table and they each chose what, like, oh, okay, I'm cooking this. I'm bringing this.
Give me a 4D experience. At least give me the recipe of what to cook. Make it an extra paid thing on their Patreon. I don't give a shit, but like, let me
It was an
enjoy the
artist talk
food.
afterwards. We could have asked for recipes.
Oh, okay.
We didn't.
Was the artist talk insightful? Bless you.
No one sneezed in the artist talk. The artist talk was very insightful. They were talking about the connections between like cultural and contemporary art making and storytelling.
Okay. What was the most insightful thing they said? This is just me drawing out the best bits of your experience so I don't have to go see a Rising show again.
Genoa Gala was talking about orientating a lot and like orientating back to the elders when you go to seek permission and to learn on country, and then like orienting to an audience when it's time to make a show, and orienting to your own practice when you're in your kind of contemporary art making mode. It's very interesting.
Was this a First Nation show?
Yes.
Could have led with that.
No, I can't. I'm not allowed to say anything. I have to
Okay.
subtly sneak the
New
hints in.
first questions. Is it First Nation show and
Is
is
a
it dance? Okay. What sort of food were they doing? Anything you're like, yum, I want to make that.
Oh, there was like a coconut crab thing that I was like, I would devour that, I reckon, if I ate meat or could make that.
You're a fan of coconut, famously.
Famously.
You could get it.
Hey, I'm nothing if not consistent with my branding, all right?
This is true. This is the person who said, I would love to eat crab as I am a vegetarian.
Consistent.
How much more time have I got?
You got 21 seconds.
All right, okay. Let me think about the best. Okay. How many people were in this show?
3.
3. Were they all doing the same thing or different things?
Mostly the same thing.
Okay. So you could like look at all of them at once. It wasn't like I'm focusing on this person now I need to switch my
I
focus.
could kind of mostly look at all of them at once.
Okay. How many people were there?
That's that. Okay. The next show has a longer name, which you'll be really appreciative of. But they hid the long name. It's called One Single Action, but it's actually secretly called One Single Action in an Ocean of Everything by Lucy Guerin.
Okay.
Go.
All right. Is it a First Nation show?
No.
Is it a dance?
Yes.
Okay. Did they get name inspiration from Birds of Prey, secretly called The Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinzel or whatever it's called?
Not sure. Doubt it, but always possible. Great question.
What was the name again?
One Single Action in an Ocean of Everything.
Now, you said that this was hidden. Was this like, I don't know.
Just the title was hidden.
The title was hidden, but you knew the so was it like on a big board in the room and then you think, oh, that's the name of it. And then someone comes out with a whiteboard marker and then writes the rest of it. And you're like, whoa, crazy. This has reframed the whole thing for me.
Can you imagine if you got that and that was right? No, it was just sometimes there in smaller text on our website and sometimes it wasn't.
Oh, so they just had 2 names.
Yeah, probably they just had an argument with the rising producers or something.
Maybe it's localization.
It's only showing here. Famously a very Melbourne choreographer in a very Melbourne company showing it in Melbourne. But they did show it on the other side of the Yarra River, so maybe it's localization.
Oh, it could be localization. It's like, these are for the northerners, these are for the southerners. What sort of dance was it? Was it contemporary?
Yes.
Oh, well, got it in one. I was rearing to go with the list. Contemporary is so vague. Was there music going on?
Yes.
Was it good music?
Hey, it was contemporary dance music.
Okay. What were they wearing?
Oh, so they started in like an almost high-vis kind of fluoro top and brown pants with frills on the outside. That's right,
Famously
I
a
did.
big
And
fan
then later
of
on,
high-vis.
they had they took those off and had just like skin color unitards on underneath. But then Jeffrey zipped up Amber into like a plastic see-through suit and put a mic on that suit. Not suit, just like picture like a beekeeping suit, but make it translucent plastic. Like that.
A translucent jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
With
What did
a
that
hood.
do?
Made noises.
What effect did it have? Was it the noises? Was that
Discomforting. She was also rolling across glass at the time.
Oh.
Yeah, but like safety glass that they use in movies.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Rolling? Was it glass up? Or was it like
No,
a wall?
glass
Was it down?
had been smashed and then swept into a line, and she was rolling along the line.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Sorry. I've got mixed up with the amount of clothes that were coming on and off. Were there clothes underneath the see-through suit?
Yeah, just underwear, really.
Oh, just
like
underwear.
a one piece.
Okay. They were rolling across the glass. What meaning did you get out of that glass bit specifically? What did you think?
The rolling on the
symbolized?
glass bit? It felt like post-apocalyptic dystopian figuring it out vibe.
Figuring out what will it feel like if I roll on glass?
Or like how do we live now? What do we do now, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're really pulling the strings there.
Well, it's interpretation. I don't know what it's about.
You don't think it's about throwing stones in glass houses?
It could well be.
That's what
could
I'm
well
thinking.
be. Except it's not throwing stones. It's more like the 4 big mallets that they had.
They had 4, and they broke it with big mallets.
They broke the
Do you
glass
think it
orb
was
with big mallets.
Similar to with the underwear and the big mallets and smashing stuff. Do you think there were any connections to Miley Cyrus's hit song "Wrecking Ball"?
Cannot be eliminated as a possibility.
I don't like how no. I need divisive and decisive answers here.
Divisive, and I'm happy to dish out both. I think that the globe was probably Earth. I think that the giant...
There was a globe?
There was the glass sphere was this glass sphere hanging from the ceiling.
You said they were dancing. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's
Yeah.
Did they throw the mallets up?
No, it was hanging at head height, shoulder height.
Ooh, I wanted them to throw it into the air.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem dangerous enough. Doesn't seem
Incredibly
dangerous enough.
frustrating. Last one.
Wait, did the timer go off?
Timer went off.
I didn't hear it.
Listeners heard it.
Okay.
Burnout Paradise by Pony Cam Theatre Company.
Burnout Paradise. All right, Burnout Paradise. First, I need to do my question. First station show?
No.
Okay, not a dance show. Were there cars involved?
No.
Boo! Because that makes Burnout Paradise makes me think of the video game Burnout Paradise.
It's probably a reference to that.
It has what's it? It's
Pony
not.
Cam
Is
do
it a
lots
Need
of
for
puns
Speed
in their
game?
titles.
Is it Need for Speed Burnout Paradise? Maybe. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I think it is because then Hot Pursuit came after that. Burnout Paradise, pretty fun apparently. I preferred Need for Speed Most Wanted. That one you got to drive around as police cars and like criminal cars, and you just smash them in this big road races and you do flips and stuff. It's great. You could even
Better
there's a version for the
or less
iPhone.
fun than Jack X Combat Racing?
Worse still. Worse than Jack X. Jack X. Top tier. S tier. Oh.
Honestly.
That whole series.
Wait a
We both
second.
say that whole
Hang
series
on.
is
No,
S tier.
wait, no.
Anyway, so hot paradise.
Burnout Paradise.
We're doing hot burnouts in paradise. No cars involved.
No cars. Different type of burnout.
Was there-
Think other types of burnout.
Okay. Stoves.
There was a stove. There was an induction heat. There was an induction cooker.
Not even a gas one?
No.
Okay, so no physical
Because they had to be
flames.
able to reach it from a treadmill.
That doesn't, you say that as if it explains what that means. That doesn't
Explains
explain
everything
anything.
if you know what it means.
Why did, they were on a treadmill.
4 treadmills.
They were on 4 treadmills.
Yes.
Were there 4 of them? Or was it one? Okay.
Well, 5 technically, but yeah, 4 on 4 treadmills.
Was the 5th one using the gas stove that wasn't induction?
No, because they had to reach the stove from the treadmill, remember?
Okay. Was it physical burnout from running and when they burnt out, then they turned on the burner on the stove to indicate that they're burnt out?
It was physical burnout from running and also creative and life burnout from being an artist.
Where did the stove come into it?
Oh, so they had 4 stations representing the things they had to do in their life. Survival, admin, performance, and leisure.
Okay.
So the stove was on the survival one. They cooked a 3-course meal by hand in 40 minutes while running on treadmills.
They had food in this one?
Yeah.
Did you get to eat it?
2 of the audience members got to eat it.
Not you though.
Not me.
Damn. What was the food?
The food was, okay, so for entree, they had bread with olive oil and vinegar.
Barely a meal.
For second course, they had salad with olive oil and vinegar.
Okay.
And for the third
so
meal,
trained.
they handmade pasta
With olive oil and vinegar.
by hand and cooked it in sauce.
Wait, handmade
Yeah,
pasta?
live on stage while running on a treadmill, 20 Ks in 40 minutes
That's impressive.
between the 4 of them.
Okay.
And they didn't quite make it. And if they don't make it, they offer us refunds. So
Really?
if they fail on any of those 4, and if they complete all 4 tasks and don't beat their personal best for running distance, they offer refunds at the end of the show.
So they offer refunds.
They offer refunds. Did anyone take them? No,
No.
we were all too impressed. We were like, mad respect.
Yeah,
But they missed it, right? So their record, their personal best was 19.61. They ran 19.59, which
Oh.
is 20 meters. They failed by 20 meters.
If you know, I
Devastating.
feel like I would just keep, I'd
Just
be
keep-
able to push
Just
through.
keep running a bit. But if
Yeah.
you get a new personal best, you have to beat that next time. So
This is the thing about personal best. Always do the minimum required so you're always improving.
that was my beep test strategy. I wasn't just bad. That was my deliberate strategy.
Oh, for sure.
Just get 1 more than last time. You ran 3.9.
Yeah.
You ran 3.5. Run 3.6.
We should do the beep Patreon.
beep test.
Beep test.
Beep
We'll
test.
do the beep test. This one sounds actually really.
This one was so good.
cool.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen.
How long was it?
It was 40 minutes of running, so 50 minutes. Oh, damn it! That was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
I didn't get a satisfying conclusion on any of the shows. I didn't get
That's
to hear
fine.
your thoughts on the one that you'd seen,
Yeah. Hey,
but I had a great time.
as with what happens in a lot of live shows, there isn't a satisfying conclusion.
Oh, especially contemporary dance shows.
You see it and you're like, oh yeah, that's probably a thing.
Yeah, I just needed a bit more time. I just wanted someone to talk to me and tell me what it was about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad someone got to talk to me and tell me what these were about.
God, that was fun.
Do you want to rank them or say you liked which ones you would
I
recommend?
really liked the ones that strayed into Theatreland, which is interesting. Probably my favorite. Oh, you know what? First comment, no duds in here. No one where I was like, that wasn't worth going to. Really interesting.
Yeah.
And the companies and performers that I've seen making work before, which are like Pony Cam, Lucy Gurr, and Chunky Move, doing interesting new things. Most surprising, probably Collaborator. Most dedicated performance, 888 Rest. Yeah. All really good. Look, Burnout Paradise is one of the best things I've ever seen. Ponycam, I've only seen 2 things they made. Both of them have had the word paradise in the title. And both of them are like top 5 things I've ever seen.
Wow.
So they're doing something.
That sounds
Ponycam
great.
are cooking with, well, they're not cooking with gas. They're cooking with induction while running on a treadmill,
Which is still pretty impressive.
which is really impressive.
Yeah, I'd say, like, most surprising, You Beauty. Most dedicated to the performance.
Yep.
You Beauty.
Yeah.
Most impressive, like, stage work. You Beauty. Set design and, like, physical, I don't know, special effects and, like, physical work by tech people.
Yep.
You Beauty.
Yep.
Choreography, You Beauty. Sound design, I really like the bringing the instruments in and the vocal work in You Beauty. And also just space, choosing the environment in which to do the show in. I think I'd also give that to You Beauty.
Worst thing you saw at Rising?
Oh, by far You Beauty. By far. Simply because there was nothing else, obviously.
Obviously.
No, You Beauty genuinely, yeah.
Yeah.
That surprised me.
Yeah, yeah. I was really keen when you said you wanted to see something and the ticket for that came up. I was like, I would be really interested to hear your take. Did you want to finish your take, by the
Nah.
way? Nah. Damn.
You don't get it. Nobody
Damn
gets it. My lips are sealed.
Curse these arbitrary rules that I put in place.
Yeah, you said 4 minutes. Could have made it 5.
I could have made it 5 and I would have heard.
Are you satisfied with Rising this year?
It hit this year, not going to lie.
Hit more than last year?
Yeah, but I saw more things, so...
How about the year before when it was kind of on, kind of not on?
Look, that was sad because it was kind of not on. However, they did have the rink and I did go ice skating.
I didn't go to the ice skating rink. I haven't been to the ice skating rink.
I don't know. They're not doing the ice skating rink and it's devastating.
Why
I don't know if
not?
it's too expensive. I don't know if it's not safe. I don't know if it's... I mean, it's plenty cold enough. Honestly, you could just probably go out into, like, the dog park behind our apartment building early enough in the morning and ice skate.
That's a good point.
So, you know.
Then I need ice skates. No, I need someone who has ice skates. I'd rather...
Just stick a razor blade into your sneakers. Oh. Skate? Ice skate. Just take your skateboard.
If I put a razor blade into my sneakers, I feel like I'd end up like Dane from Fallout. That's what I'd end up with.
Yeah.
Literally.
Ouch, a big limp.
Big bad.
Yeah.
Great. Rising. Love it. Maybe
Love
I'll
it.
go see another
See you
show
next year.
Maybe I won't. What's our next segment?
Wait, one final complaint about Rising.
All right,
The
fine.
last 2 years, they've had a big community work, a big dance theatre work that involves a bunch of everyone who wants to be involved. And I haven't been able to make it because of work or performance commitments or whatever. And this year, I was like, I am doing the community work in Rising no matter what. And guess what?
Didn't happen.
They didn't do one.
Why
There just
not?
wasn't one. Bastards.
That's on you.
Yeah, it is.
That's on you. Take advantage of things while they're there, not in the hope that they'll be there again.
So next year, big community work and Talk Like a Pirate Day. Those are my 2 goals for the next 12 months. Don't forget Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Those are the two
Do the big
things.
Rising community work.
Really annoyed that you remembered that. Bloody hell. Okay, all right. Hear this, Rising? Do your thing next year. And bring back the ice skating rink, because I want to go.
Arr, do you hear me, Rising? Do your big community work. Probably want a cracker?
It's not, no, I don't like this.
I'm practicing. It's okay.
I know
It's
you're
not good yet.
practicing.
I know it's not good yet.
It's not, I don't think it's
I know
ever
it's
gonna
not
be
good yet.
I don't think you can
I've
do
got
a good
months.
pirate accent. I don't think anyone can.
You
This
did
isn't
a good
personal.
pirate accent on this very podcast months ago.
I don't remember. My brain gets wiped every 2 weeks.
That explains so much.